Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Mixed channel, where we are the master of cocktail connoisseur here. So it is the summertime now, as we're approaching, as we are into May, so I want to try a nice classic summer drink, and I thought we'll go a little bit Brazilian. So it is Cachaça, the national drink of Brazil, but I'm going to be making a Caipirinha, and that's the national cocktail of Brazil. It's a simple one to make, but very, very refreshing. It's going to be the first time I've tried this on the Mixed channel. So if you are new around here, don't forget to like and subscribe to Mixed, as I will be continuing with more interesting cocktails like this. So this is the national cocktail of Brazil, the Caipirinha, using the Cachaça. So with Cachaça, it is the national drink. It's made from the sugarcane, but it's fermented sugar. That's one thing I must mention, what makes it different from the rum. With rum, it's made from the molasses. This is made from the sugarcane juices. So that's the difference between Cachaça and rum. So to make the Caipirinha, get a rocks glass and put in 8 lime slices. What we're going to do now is muddle it. So what we're doing is just muddling to release that nice citrusy taste of the limes. That nice acidic taste. What you can do now is add 2 tablespoons of sugar. It can be brown sugar if you wish as well. And the last thing to do now is add 60 ml or 2 ounces of Cachaça. So we'll give it a stir and then we'll add the ice. One final thing to do now is garnish it with a lime slice. And there we go, it's a really simple combination really. That is that Caipirinha. It's far too nice to conclude this inside, so I thought I'd come outside next to the palm tree in my garden. So we're on holiday in Rio, as you're on the Copacabana beach, and you're sipping one of these, the national cocktail of Brazil, the Caipirinha. I can't imagine a better way of doing it, especially on a day like today. It's absolutely beautiful. So just imagine, you picture yourself, you're on holiday in Brazil and you got one of these. How does it taste? Very, very refreshing. Very, absolutely refreshing. You can certainly taste the difference between the Cachaça and the rum. Like, you can taste that little bit of a difference, as it is, much as they both come from the sugarcane, just fermented in very different styles. And you can taste that difference, but it's very, very refreshing. It's a simple drink to make, and it's very, very refreshing. Absolutely beautiful. I just wish I was in Brazil right now, under a palm tree on the beach. But this is a nice substitute, don't you think? Beautiful. If I was to rate that for a national drink, I think I'd give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. I could certainly make many more of these and certainly enjoy it in my back garden, because it's fantastic. So with Cachaça, there's a little bit of a debate. Like with any old drink, it's always never that clear where it comes from. So apparently there's 2 ways of going at it. So for historians, they believe it is served in the early 20th century. they saw it as a remedy for an illness, and that is very similar to the other story, which they believe is invented in the 19th century by Brazilian farmers, again for medicinal purposes, as they believed it is where to showcase the sugarcane, and that's where the two contradict one another. But again, it's a good remedy for illnesses like that. But whatever the story is, it's an absolute classic and is still the national drink and national cocktail of Brazil. So I think that is something to be celebrated, as I think Brazil have done it very well. To any Portuguese speakers out there and Brazilians, I do apologise if I'm murdering your language with my pronunciations. I do apologise. So because the language is very similar to the Spanish speaking, they do their cheers. So theirs is salud instead of salud, which is the Spanish salud. Theirs is salud. So salud. Absolutely beautiful. But if you do enjoy this cocktail, do let me know your thoughts. If you ever had, it's a very famous national cocktail. It's beautiful and can't recommend it enough. It's absolutely beautiful, especially for a summer cocktail. So that is my recommendation so far, as I will be continuing the series now throughout May, June, July and August, as it will be the start of the summer cocktail. So any recommendations, do let me know in the comments below what you want to see on this channel. But I've been Mixed. This has been the Caipirinha, and I will see you guys for the next summer cocktail. But one last thing to mention is, don't forget to like and subscribe to Mixed, as we're on the road to 2Ks. We're now very, very close, as we're now just over 60 subscribers away, so any help towards that is much appreciated. Salud. It's just heaven, especially when you're getting nice weather like this. Just listen to the birds chirping in the background. Beautiful.